Good morning, Taylor Lewis. How are you?
Good morning, Missy. How are you this morning?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for talking to me this
No
morning.
problem.
I want to go back to the
Okay.
beginning of your journey with GMP Labs. Tell me how you became selected to be a part of this program.
Well, initially, what I did, I went through Breakthrough because of my criminal history, and Breakthrough had some classes, and they said that there's a construction site going to be coming up pretty soon with GMP development. So, because of my criminal history, I wasn't allowed to basically just go straight in and and get a job because of my criminal history. Initially, I had worked at several places, and one was MV Transportation, and I had worked there like about 6 months. So I guess the background check came back, and they said that because of my criminal history, I wasn't allowed to continue working with them. So I had to go look for another job. So I got another job at Loyola as a transporter of students, and I think I worked there for probably about 3 months, and same thing. So from that point, like I said, I went to Breakthrough, and they had an ex-felon program. So I went through them, and they put me in tune with GMP development. And so GMP development had developed a program for apprenticeship. So I went through the class. I think it it was 3 months. Yeah, 3 months, and I completed the class and everything. And the owner of the company, he hired me as one of his employees. Immediately. In actuality, he hired like about 7 of us that had completed the class. So we got started. We was working at different projects, and he said he wanted to build a couple of houses. So next thing I knew, I was doing the footing, helping with the footing, and bringing the house out the ground. And so basically, I learned a lot, just from that point. So then it went on to, I started doing a little carpentry. I started, not little, but I started doing carpentry. And basically what we were doing is framing the house and doing different things inside the house. So we got those two projects up in probably about 60 days, and not six, I'm sorry, not 60 days, in about 6 months, and both projects. And so I was shocked, because I had never been in this field. And so what I realized is that there's so many opportunities out here, and because I had so many failures because of my criminal history and my background, this guy decided to take a chance with me, Mr. Seal, for GMP development. He took a chance with me, and I've been with the company for almost 3 years now, and I mean I've learned so much. And the main thing is that somebody believed in us, because everybody think ex-felons is gonna always be felons, always gonna take the wrong turn, but for some reason it strengthened me. This job strengthened me and helped me develop the responsibility of being a man. Even though I started late in the game, but what's important is that I got the opportunity to change my ways. And if I'd continue to lay down and wallop in my pity, I mean, who knows what I'd be, but I do know for a fact that this job, the company, the family of the company, has been a major support to me. And that's the only thing that I really appreciate, because the fact that without that it wouldn't have been anything, and because so many doors have been slammed, I didn't know what to do, but I do know that that opportunity afforded me the opportunity to go farther. And so far, everything's been great. Everything I asked for, everything that I needed, he gave me an opportunity to to drive a Bobcat. I broke up where they broke ground at Herman, at Kidsey and Carroll. And we broke ground there. And so he bought the Bobcat because I told him that I wanted to drive a Bobcat and, heavy equipment. So he allowed me to do that. He bought it, So that told me right there, I mean, these people gave me 101% support. And if I can't get in 105%, it don't make sense because, like I say, without them, I don't know where I would be, So yes, there's many opportunities with this company. This company is very efficient. And not only is it efficient, but they do exceptionally great work. And that's one of the things that I always look at is the finish, what's done. And once it's done, then I realize that, everybody put their all into it. Yep. You have any other questions?
No, you just freaking gave me a whole spiel and it was great. Yeah. Only thing is the names, GMP Labs is the apprenticeship program. But I think that that's okay. What do you think?
You want to bag up?
No, because you said so much great stuff, and it was raw.
I always try to edit it, the voice.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, Taylor, I think you covered everything. The only other thing he said he wanted me to make sure you said, so I'm gonna edit all this out. But Taylor, how old were you when you started the apprenticeship program?
I was 60.
60 years old.
Yeah, 60 years old, and I guess the way the way it played out is that I spent so many years in prison, and I had spent so many years in the streets, and finally when, I guess the light turned on is like, life is almost over with, and you haven't done anything, and I guess what it is that, life isn't over until you lay down and give up, and I refuse to give up. And I like to say to guys in my situation that one of the things that we always got to remember is that, we're in control of ourselves. If we can't find a job, create a job. If you can't create a job, get with somebody that knows how to put you in the situation that you need to be in. I got it, and I take that to Breakthrough because Breakthrough, is an organization that, help ex-offenders, homeless people, and I like to, just say that, without the two of them, I wouldn't have been in this situation, but, like I say, being older, I feel like I'm getting younger because the more I do, the more I take pride in what I do, and the more that, I realize that, my body is, it's not as strong as it used to be, but my body is still telling me keep it moving. And so that's what I do. I keep it moving.
Excellent. That's it, Steve. Those are headshots, yeah. I have enough there.